kind of a similar situation. On a search for Powerade, so to speak, here at Cops Food Center. Take it away now, Joe. One of the greatest songs of all time right here.
When you notice my biceps with the eyes of a dove,
That's good stuff.
with the breath of a lion, I will sing you my song.
Alright, that's enough of that. Now, I'm going to turn on my hazard lights just to make it look like I'm not up to shenanigans here in the cops parking lot. I know darn well that the business hours here are 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. and it's, well, 12:24 a.m. So cops is not open. But my guess is since there's a car here, someone's inside stocking shelves or doing something. And what can I say? I love Cops. It's one of my favorite stores in the world. I spent a lot of good quality time in Cops as a young person. There was a Cops in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. And what I wouldn't give right now to be in the frozen food section of Cops, Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Because anybody that's ever been there would tell you that it is like the Arctic Circle. It is the coldest place on the earth. But I have a clipboard here that I kind of borrowed from work. I told everybody at work I'd be borrowing. See all this stuff on this sheet of paper? Yeah, that's my sweat. I did my 24 workout, and I am pleased to say that I did 24 sets of 24 repetitions in less than 24 minutes, which is amazing. I was really impressed that I did that. I made a plan, I stuck to it, and a lot of blood, a lot of sweat, a lot of tears, a lot of electrolytes. There's a lot of electrolytes lost on this piece of paper. Now here, this, kind of like my license and registration, is my bill of sale from Cops earlier today. I didn't take in my, that's a lie. I did take in my camera, but I did not have it running, I guess I should say, when I went to buy my Powerade. So I bought Powerade Grape, Powerade Fruit Punch, Powerade Orange. I bought tons of Powerade because at Cops, they had all colors of the rainbow of Powerade. They had green, they had red, they had orange, they had purple, blue, what have you. Walmart, all they had was yellow. And I have that yellow Powerade right here. I'm still holding on to that. This one, I'm not a big fan of yellow. But exciting news. I picked up an orange Powerade today, and I write about orange a lot. Orange being the color of charisma, social skills, and charm, and social grace. I picked up some green Powerade. A new Powerade that's green. I've had the lime before. This is sour melon. This green, of course, represents constitution, health, and basically the stuff of life. I love green. Purple, like the color of honor one. Purple's the color of wisdom, common sense, judgment, morality. Red is the color of strength. And oof, I was strong today in the weight room. Miss Popsicle Paws joined me in the weight room tonight, and she's probably going home to tell her beloved Captain Bill that gentleman in the purple minivan is a psychopath when it comes to the weight room. And can't forget about blue. This has definitely been a blue year so far, and blue is the color of dexterity, agility, and bodily grace. This is the thing I'm the weakest on, and this is a new blue, Mountain Berry Blast. I've never had Mountain Berry Blast either, so what the heck? They have like all colors of the rainbow of Powerade at Cops, including my favorite color, and I would have never believed it unless I saw it with my own eyes. White cherry. This is the first white Powerade that I've ever seen, and I am darn excited to say that this is in my minivan, and it won't be too long, and this will probably be in my gullet, and these lovely white electrolytes will be coursing through my body. White, for me, is the color of mental intelligence, smarts, wits. And of all my gifts that I've been given, I would say that white is my strength, and maybe that's why it's my favorite color. My cashier, Megan. I'm glad her name is on this slip. I usually don't use names on my videos, and I don't know if I'll ever see her again. She might be on a ship to Mexico right now. Had a very, very interesting transaction at Cops. I walked in, I got a crap ton of candy for my grandma, for my brother, and for myself and the people at work. I got a crap ton of Powerade and Gatorade. That's all right there, and it's all right there for me because I sweat like a demon during the summer months with all my workouts. And of course, I ended up getting about 15 of those Monopoly tickets for my mom for her Monopoly game. So I was talking to the cashier and the bagger, you know, I said, okay, I got the Gatorade and Powerade for me, the candy for grandma, and the Monopoly tickets for my mother. And the cashier said quite, I don't know, quick of wit, she said, well, what do I get? And I, never being at a lack of something to say, pulled out Bravo and said, well, you get a kiss from Bravo. So I kissed her on the cheek with Bravo. What a handsome devil he is. I think it's that medal. It just makes him look very, 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 I don't know what's the word, official. Very, very, I don't know. He looks good. He looks good. But anyway, she turned about as red as this Powerade right here. And I swear that the bagger who was bagging my groceries, he might have, his underwear might have been this color because he was laughing so hard, you know. She kind of asked for it and she kind of got it. I did not get pepper sprayed. I did not get thrown out of Cops. I did not get banned from the store from life, which is good, you know. And the guy, the bagger, ironically said he wished he could have got all that on camera. And I said, well, I have a camera in my pocket, but I'm just afraid to pull it out and use it because I don't want to get corporate mad at me. And he laughed at that too. And you know, it's important for everyone to know that it's not all about this camera. You know, my heart is the real camera, and I just want to be able to share some of the stuff that I see each and every day with the world, because life is just full of these little miracles. So I better get out of here before the other cops show up. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do if they come for you? Yeah, I've been talking for almost 8 minutes and the cops haven't shown up yet, so maybe it's time to make our exit and our getaway with our Powerade.